So a Pixellot system is a camera head and a VPU. Now the VPU is a desktop computer that powers the camera and does the streaming for the camera. So our systems are optimized to run at low bandwidth. So you do not need very fast internet to run these systems. And we also have an adaptive bit rate. And what that means is if the internet speeds drop during a game, we'll simply drop the bit rate so that the stream stays live. Now, after the game is over, we'll replace the streamed version with a locally saved version. That way you always have the highest quality video in your cloud. Our backend management system is all web-based, so you never need to be in front of the system. You can schedule your games, monitor your streams, and monitor the status of your systems all through the web.
This is one of the things I really want people to understand is that the beauty of your systems is, it's the camera heads, it's the VPU. You set it up once and you walk away from it. So it's not a staffing issue. Like you said, you can monetize it by doing ads, and things like that. So now it starts to become almost an ROI discussion, which I know you're going to get to in a little bit, Colby. But that's the big thing is that people really need to understand is you set it up once and you never have to visit it again. You can work from your home, which is what everybody's doing now, and schedule games and just let it stream.
So this camera here is what the S1 and the Prime system looks like. It is a four lens camera head. Next slide. So up top, you'll see what the lenses are seeing. So all four lenses capture the entire field. And if you look closely, you'll see a little bit of overlap between each camera. And what that allows us to do is to stitch the images together into one seamless panorama. So the video on the left-hand side here shows what's happening behind the scenes. So our system, it's not just tracking groupings of players. It's not just saying most of the players are on the right-hand side, let me look there. It actually has a unique algorithm for each sport. So it's anticipating the player, it's identifying which players are in the action and which players are out of the action, and it'll track accordingly. So for example, in soccer, if a player boots the ball across the field, the system will get ahead of that so that the ball and all the action stays in frames at all times. And the next video shows the two streams that are available for each event. So for each game, you'll have the panoramic stream, which is a static angle of the entire court or field. And then you'll also have the tracking as well. So the tracking does the digital zooming and panning to produce that broadcast. So this video is an example of a game that was produced with the S1 system. So in the top left-hand corner, you'll see that we have a scoreboard graphic there. In the top right, we have the logo of the client. You can add your own logos however you see fit. And of course, this was all produced without anybody on site. So the Pixellot product portfolio, the S1 and the S2 are the more cost-effective solutions. The S1 has 4 camera lenses, and the S2 has 2 camera lenses. And because of that, the S1 has a slightly higher resolution. But having said that, both of them can stream in NTSC. Now, the Prime has all the same features as the S1 and the S2, but it has a higher resolution and a higher frame rate. So it can stream at 50 frames per second or 60 frames per second. And on top of that, it has an SDI output. So if you're looking to feed that video into a switcher and add additional angles, then that's even easier with the Prime system.